Hi everyone, welcome to this session of SQL in the City. I'm Jess and I'm here today with Sam and Tim from the SQL Compare team. Today we're going to be talking about the history of SQL Compare as this coincides with Redgate's 20th birthday. So we'll be talking about where the tool has come from and where it's going. So first off, guys, can you guys introduce yourselves and tell me what it's like working on one of the oldest products?
Sure. So I'm Sam. I'm a developer on the team working on SQL Compare at the moment. It's just awesome to be working on a tool that so many people trust with their mission-critical data. I mean, we have a range of different tools at Redgate, and some of them are quite early in their phase where they're just kind of testing the water, but this one is tried and tested.
Absolutely.
And I'm Tim. I joined at the start of the year as product manager for Compare and Prompt. Working on Compare is super exciting because it's so central to so much of what Redgate does, but much like doing this right now, it's also kind of intimidating to work on something that is so central to what Redgate does.
Yeah. So that's obviously the past of SQL Compare. What about the future of SQL Compare? Where do we think that SQL Compare is going?
So Compare is becoming a lot more than just a desktop tool now. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the desktop UI where you can deploy from one database to another, but Compare Engine underlies a lot more of Redgate now, the versioning tools, all sorts of different tools now.
And we're very interested in the future of our users as well. Where are they going? New platforms, new operating systems. Where can Compare go to support them?
Of course, very exciting. And I've got a few more questions for you guys, but this time I'm going to do it in a different format. I'm going to do it in a game format. Are you ready for a game? So the game is called Compare Version, and you've got to guess which version of SQL Compare I'm going to show you. I'll show you a screenshot and just tell me which one you think it is.
Okay.
So to our viewers, we are also running this game on Twitter, so if you want to just have a look at our Twitter and retweet us what answers you think the right answers are for the right version. And if you win, you could win a Redgate goodie bag. Isn't that exciting?
Cool.
Right, so let's go.
Ooh.
What version is this?
Gradients, I remember these. So this is from before we did the Compare 12 kind of UI rewrite, isn't it? This is something from quite a bit before then. We've got a few different data sources in there. We've got live database, snapshot, and scripts folder. So I'm guessing.
Oh, you
When
spotted
did that
the
come
clue.
in? That's the clue.
Oh,
It's before me.
This is so. What's missing? There are no backups. So I think this is probably about version 6.
Okay,
What do you
and
think?
in an attempt to beat Sam, I'm going to go one higher. I'm going to go 7.
Version 7. Okay, well,
You
the
could be right.
answer is version 6.
Oh, awesome.
Great job, Sam. Sam got that one right. Yeah, you're exactly right. This was when we introduced the scripts folder, and this version was released in 2007, which is ages ago.
Wow.
And so, next question.
Teletubby Hill.
Wow, okay.
This is ancient. This is it doesn't even look like it's written in C#. I think this is when one of the original versions of Compare, which was I think in C++. I mean, it looks so unfamiliar, doesn't it?
It's so old.
Oh, but you've got to admire the cleanliness of the UI. That is a
Beautiful,
useful
isn't
thing.
it?
And
Very
it
beautiful.
does look weirdly similar with like both columns still.
Oh yeah, you've got the two
Stay the
databases.
same.
It's doing the same
Yep.
job, right?
So I think there's an obvious answer here. I think this is V1.
V1. It could be V1, couldn't it?
Final answer?
Final answer.
Let's go with
All
V1.
right. The correct answer is version 1.
Hey.
Yes.
Nice
So
one, Tim.
this is super old. And an interesting fact about this was actually created by Neil Davidson, who was co-founder of Redgate, to solve his own database comparison problems. And then it was a free ancillary tool for Aardvark. And at that time, weirdly, Compare downloads were higher than Aardvark customers, which sort of shows, that SQL Compare really was a super useful tool, and it still is today. So that's really interesting. That's showing us, where SQL Compare is going. So yeah. Right. Are you guys ready
We are ready.
for the next one? What
This
version of
is
SQL
something-
Compare?
This is database connections, create baseline. Is this even? I don't think any version of SQL Compare ever did this. This is
Almost like it's a different product, do you think, Sam?
It must be, but
If only there was a clue somewhere in the screenshot.
I think you may have spotted that this is a trick
I think-
question.
I think this baselines are a SQL change automation feature, aren't they?
I think you might be correct, as it's written right across the
Oh,
middle
of
of
course. Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Well
Well
spotted.
spotted, Tim.
Well spotted, Tim. You are correct. This is not SQL Compare. This is SQL Change Automation. The reason I've included this in our quiz is because actually SQL Change Automation is one of our tools that is powered by SQL Compare. And I have a bonus question for you guys. Are you ready? How many tools do we have that currently are powered by SQL Compare?
Okay, well,
That would,
let's do the easy ones.
yeah.
Compare,
Yep.
data compare.
Data generator.
Doc.
Doc. Dependency tracker.
Prompt.
Prompt. Kind of monitor in that, like, monitor's weird. It uses SQL Compare, but it doesn't actually use it as part of the product. It's got its own little database hidden away, and we upgrade that using Compare.
7.
So that's 7.
What have we forgotten?
Oh, I'm going to have to push you guys.
Okay, should we go for one more because we would have forgotten something?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go with 8.
Going with 8. Final answer 8.
8.
Oh, you guys are very, very close. The correct answer is actually 10.
10.
10. You said some of them. So SCA, SQL Prompt, SQL Monitor, SQL Source Control, SQL Doc, SQL Data Generator, SQL Dependency Tracker, DLM Dashboard.
DLM Dashboard.
Always forget
Everyone
DLM.
forgets DLM Dashboard.
Also SQL Backup uses SQL Compare's backup reader. As well as that, we use it internally, which is really cool. So
So is that half a
Awesome.
point?
Maybe, yeah, I'll give you half a point for that. So,
Well bargained.
the next one, this is our final question. What version is this?
Oh, well,
This is easy.
we're running it in Docker, in Linux. That's an Ubuntu VM, isn't it? This is our latest release. This is V14.
It's very true. This is very, very exciting. This is our latest release. And yeah, this is version 14. And I wonder if you guys could tell our audience one thing that you're most excited about this new version.
So the Linux support is awesome. I mean, we've been working on kind of .NET Core migration for quite a few of our kind of libraries and products now, and this is the first one to come out into the wild. I think it's going to be awesome to see some of this transition to Linux that is getting so many people excited.
The thing I'm most excited about is where this originated. So this project started as a request in our user voice forum. This came from our community of users. They said, this is a thing we need. So we've started the journey to build that out. And I'm most excited about where we go with that next. So I want to see users actually out and using this, deciding whether it works, what they'd like us to build next to extend this functionality. And the next few months of this are going to be really quite cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So as the guy said, this is very, very exciting. So thanks so much for watching, and please do keep an eye out for SQL Compare version 14. Other than that, thanks so much for watching. Please stay tuned for some more really exciting SQL in the City stream sessions. And for now, it's goodbye from us, the SQL Compare team. Bye.